Guys, what's going on? What's happening? How are you guys doing? Yeah, LFG, let's do this. No, this is like a tester stream to see how I feel as I stream, because I'm still not feeling 100%. Last time I live streamed was like over 2 months ago. Pretty rough times have happened. And I didn't even really, I lost my voice, I think, during that stream or something, didn't I? Or I don't know. I was hacking up balls of everything all over the place. It was pretty rough. Everything was pretty rough. Streaming from hospital, no, but oh my gosh, I've been there so many times. Between me and the wife, we've been there quite a bit. When I started feeling better and I was gonna go do a video, and next thing you know, okay, she had to go, and then like, oh, it was just rough times. So we'll see what happens, see if we can continue on with this live stream and what happens from there. So like mentioned, this is like a tester, because I don't know if I'm gonna start getting dizzy or something halfway through it or something, because when I start talking, when I've been recording my latest videos, I had to take big breaks in between each one. It's been rough. Like I get dizzy spells and my head gets light and then my chest gets super tight and no one can figure out what the issue is. All my blood work is good, and it's been crazy, absolutely crazy. Don't know what's happening. Anyway, let's just do a quick roll call, see who we got here. The Twitch there we see Scaper there say, what the heck is this? My lucky 13th moment. In the Tubester, we do have Ogre MGTOW. What is happening? BC, hey man, we were just talking about you over in the RPM live. He was worried that you haven't been online much lately. Hope all is well. I hope so too. We'll see what happens, over the next however long. What is going on? Rabid must be doing a live stream again. Must be epic times. So Pirate, what is happening? J-Rod D, BC, we're worried about you. Yeah, I was worried about me too. Ontario Miner, what is happening? What do we got going on here? We got Red Jasper. Newsroom, I shut down my rigs. I think a lot of people have shut down rigs, trying to sell their rigs. Crazy times are happening right now here. My resolution's all messed up. Everything's super small, so it's hard to see everything. Ablapanalp, what's happening? What's going down? Red Jasper Cade, Rudd. Oh no, my buttons. My buttons. Do I have them? Oh, I totally forgot about my buttons. Wow, I butchered this. Which one? Is it this one? Is this it?
Red Putz? Is this the right one?
Is that the right button? Wow, I totally forgot that. I didn't even have my chats up. Oh, wow, I am rusty. I am rusty. And the man is here. What's going on? Someone keeps asking, what is this music? I can't remember what this song is. It's something I use a subscription service for, so you have the rights to a whole bunch of a music gallery other than the default ones that YouTube has for free. So I can't remember what it's called, but I'm gonna have to look into it. 1 million BTC. Yeah. Holy crap, a live stream. Yeah, Funwiser, what's happening? I don't know where my button is. Oh wait, does this work? Oh, I didn't even turn it on. Sorry guys, I apologize. I totally forgot about sound effects and all that other crazy stuff. Crazy. Solar Steve, Quality Rabid's back, and I didn't even do all the roll call yet. I kind of just okay. Ontario Miner, the Indian all-rounder. What's happening here? We got the Silver Mass Saint, Clarity. What? Clarity. Amplifier Gaming. Monkey Dude, what's going down? Riz0527, what's happening? Hands. Crypto Rich Rick, what's going down? Zedric's coming back. I'm not sure. Some people said they have been withdrawing. You know, the best thing to do is just keep trying. I haven't logged into it for a little while. Maybe we should try logging in that, see if I have any of my stuff still there. Scaper, Rabid streaming again, so that means the bull run is upon us. Oh man, there's crazy stuff going on. You know, last month, tariffs were supposed to be coming on in Canada and everything. The market crashed, and all of a sudden, 2 days before, a day or two just before it's supposed to happen, okay, we'll delay it a month. And then all of a sudden, the market's rebounded. So now we're getting close to that tariff section again, where it's set to happen on, March 4th or something, to us in Canada here and others everywhere else. And then who knows? What if all of a sudden, a day or two before, it'll be like, hey, you know what? We talked out something. Maybe they probably didn't talk about nothing, but they'll just say, okay, we're going to extend it another month. Now, this could be like insider market manipulation. Technically, Trump has the power to just call the tariffs, extend the tariffs. He's probably buying the top, buying the bottom, selling at the top every single month. Plain market manipulation. Could that be a thing? We'll just have to wait and see if this gets extended again or not. And then, I did tweet about that when it happened last month. It says he could just do this every single month, and he's just making millions off everybody's fear and greed and stuff, right? So we'll just see kind of what happens here, because, it's just crazy stuff going on there. How's it going today, Rabid? So far, so good. We'll see what happens. We got 68 viewers, 22 likes. Hit that like button. What's crypto markets looking like? Pretty darn rough. Bitcoin's down to frickin' $85,000. Red Putz has been a member for 36 months. Still with you, my bad party on my bad VTC to the moon. Oh, the good old Bitcoin. Craziness. So we got the Pirate member for 15 months. Welcome back. Hopefully we're back. So far, I'm feeling not too bad. I'm not getting a dizzy spell. I've been talking decently right now. So we'll see what happens. Deep breaths. What else do we have? Monero has kind of been saying, F you, tariffs and everything. It's been holding strong. Not too shabby. Good old Monero. People don't care about, all that stuff. It is down a bit and stuff. But but look at that. Over a month and everything. It's looking not too shabby. How's the year looking? Look at the year. Is that not looking good or what? That's a solid chart with all the stuff that's been going on. Monero's been actually creeping up through it all. So CPU miners out there, this is looking good. Remember, everyone was saying Monero's going to die. I still think it's going to hit its $400 mark. It's going to hit it. It always hits it. Look at this. Back in, what is this? 2018 right here, January of 2018, so tail end of 2017. This is around the time Flux, a late bloomer, $458, died down to nothing. Last cycle, $422. Now then it died down to nothing, and it's slowly starting to, look at that, slowly starting to do a pretty much same chart kind of going on here. So yeah, I have full confidence Monero's going to do this. And you know what? If we actually look at the same time, where was this thing last year? Let's just have a peek see here. Where are we at? So that's that year. Where are we at here? 2020. We're looking at 2021, which is where we are right now. January. So we're in this area right here. Wait, I was looking. What the heck am I looking at? I had that 2021, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, May. We're still before that. We're in this area here. We're sitting out in here right now. Crypto doesn't do anything. I know we're all like, oh, our heads are down. We're bashing. We don't have a core coin like we had with Ethereum back when we were GPU mining, or if you're mining on anything. We all have altcoins, and they're all dead. They don't do anything until they all of a sudden pump, and then they die again. So we're still, it doesn't matter what's happening right now. I don't really think, it has been about a month earlier, it seems, the pump, instead of having that Bitcoin pump in December. It kind of happened towards the middle to end of December. So it might be, a month earlier than previously, but I still think April, May, we're going to start seeing that first altcoin swing. And that's kind of what we see here. May, Dogecoin is a prime example of that as well. Same time frame. We all saw, although Doge possibly has a chance of already being in its all-time high. I hope that's not the case, but it did its pump. Remember, it could happen the previous year. I mentioned that lots in the past. So you watch the pump and see what happens here. But if we come back to this pump here, look at this. It peaked up in January, February, March, April, May again, May 9th. So look, it was pretty much dead, not doing anything forever. And then bam, May to the moon. And then obviously it drops down and dies. Now, we already seen a pretty big pump happen right here. This went from what? Let's consider this, what is that? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September 6 here. It wasn't really doing much. And then starting at about, we can count this one right here, I guess. What is that? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So starting in about October here, it had a solid pump for 2 months. That is a 2-month pump. Remember, I've been saying, if you watched your coins pump for 2 weeks to a month, it might be starting to hit its high. Now, this could be the case with Doge, where maybe it peaked. There's a good chance this could be the peak, and it could be over. I definitely hope that's not the case, but it had a solid 2-month pump, and that's the key signs we're usually looking for. And obviously, I didn't sell. I was sick during most of all this, and I wasn't really paying attention, so that sucks. But there's a chance we possibly could have missed it. Now we're going to wait for April, May or something to happen, when that comes in, and see if we get any type of rebound. But there could be, there could be a chance Doge has peaked, and it may be over for another 4 years on Dogecoin. It's a chance because the signs are there. It had that pump. It didn't hit all-time high. I don't expect a lot of coins to possibly hit their all-time high. We hope they hit the all-time high and higher, but, even if they're like, what was this? What was the last all-time high on Doge anyway? This was 56 cents or so, and this went to, 41. That's still not too bad, especially coming in from what? 6 cents. You know, this went from 6 cents upwards to 41 cents. That's a pretty nice pump, you know, from bear to bull in theory. Will it happen? I don't know. How about Litecoin? Like, what's Litecoin looking like when it comes to the script side of things? Litecoin and Doge last cycle did pump at the same time. Are they going to pump at the same time again? I don't know. So we have a previous, what is this? Snapshot. I don't care. Goodbye. We have, so yeah, again, May 11th, which is about the same time as Doge, it went up to 377. Now, obviously, we never hit anything like that on Litecoin yet, not even close. And we never really had a solid run on it yet. So yeah, that's 2021. So Litecoin hasn't done a pump yet. So there's still a chance that Doge maybe didn't do its pump yet. But again, I have no idea. Doge did see a nice gain there, so we don't know. But this has not happened yet. We didn't see that run up on Litecoin yet. So there's still a chance. There's still a chance. I really think April, May, in that, you know, early spring type of stage is when we're going to see the first wave of coins start to do its thing. And then hopefully, you know, we capitalize on it. Will we capitalize on it? I don't know. I don't really have any coins left. I had to sell through the past couple months because going into the doctor, I also just got nailed with February is a bad month. The house insurance had to come out. It's like $5,000. I pay it yearly, so I don't have to pay all the other extra fees and stuff. So we got so many bills came out this month. I sold a lot of coins, like over not 60. I was like 48, 50,000 Kaspa. Like, I don't know. I sold a lot of multiple coins just to, you know, cover so many bills that I had. So like, I don't really have many bags left for this run to come in because everything crashed right at the wrong time. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. And I just had to dump some of that stuff. Anyway, what do you guys talk about in the chat here? US BTC reserve is being built on the lows being manipulated. It's a very well possibility there. Red Putts, what do we got? We got 89 viewers, 39 likes. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. Come on. I've been away for 2 months. At least hit the like button. Even if you hate it, hit it. Right? Decentralized goat. Monero on unminable. Yes, it is. Do they still have Monero? Like, you can get paid in Monero on unminable. But what's the coin they're actually mining? Is it still Zephyr? Does it say? Because I know they swapped over to Zeph as their main coin when Zeph was all the profit. Now, Zeph, we know, is undergoing an audit. That's supposed to happen next month, I believe. There's going to be a wallet update and instructions and stuff for people to be audited. How come it's not loading? Load. There we go. So what do we got here? Random X miners. It has the freaking Monero symbol now. We've recently pushed an update adding support. Oh, that's what the proxy. So maybe it's back to Monero and off of Zeph. Now, I've been really debating on what to do here with Zephyr. Let's just look at Zeph on mining pool stats if this loads. What is going on? Is my internet that bad? It's probably my internet. My internet sucks. Rabid did not crash the market. It wasn't me. It wasn't me at all. Nope, I did not crash the market. I just finished after I sold a whole bunch of stuff because I had to, and it sucks. What is Friendcoin doing in 5th place? That's insane. That's insane. When did that happen? Techman, are you there? Friendcoin shot up to 5th place of like market cap of all crypto coins. I didn't see that coming, but wow. Okay. I've been out of the loop for a while here, so there's probably a bunch of stuff I'm going to see here that you guys knew about. And I'm like, wow, what's happening? That's a thing now. Anyway. So yeah, now I forgot what I was going to look. Oh yeah, we're going to look at Zephyr here. Take a quick peek here. So yeah, look at the network hash rate. It's on the pool side. It's down to 135. Network's saying about 119 mega hash, but the network, it's a drop. There's a huge drop in network. This thing was over 1.5 to 2 gigahash or something at one point. Now it's down to 135 mega hash, which means high yields. Now, the reason this is happening is obviously because you cannot buy or sell the coin anymore. You're going to have to mine this for free until the audit goes through, and then you're gambling on what's going to happen after the audit. But right now, blood is in the water. Everyone's talking trash. No one cares, blah, blah, blah. And that means no miners are on it. So I'm debating on firing my rigs up to Zephyr to capitalize on possibly large yields for now, and then hopefully something plays out. If it doesn't, obviously then you're going to end up losing money, and that's the gamble in crypto. You know, that's the stage we are with altcoins. We don't know what's going to go up, what's going to go down, when exactly it's going to happen, if it's going to happen, but we are seeing chances on a lot of coins now because people are giving up. That hash rate is dropping, which means yields are higher than what they were, ultimately resulting in possibly huge paydays if the coin ends up doing something. Right now, you know, Zephyr is all blood. It's all red. No one wants to deal with it. Everyone's talking trash about it. But if it recovers, it could be huge. Absolutely huge. But that's the if. It's a huge if. But I am debating on slapping some rigs on it just because of those yields. I still got 100 PCs on Zeph all over the state. Yusuf still has 100 PCs, so he hasn't stopped. He's capitalizing right now. You GPU mining on Zato. I'm not mining anything right now, technically. Actually, I'm mining Doge. That is it. That is like all I mine. If I come into Hive OS, which probably isn't even logged into. All right, hold on. Let me log into this. Like, my rigs are not on anywhere. They haven't been for, I don't know, a month. Last month I had them on something. I can't remember what it was. What's going on here? Why can't... What? Oh, man, I don't even remember my password is. Let's see. Okay, now I need to find my email and put in a thingamajigger. We're also live on the Talkster. Talkster I'm trying as well. See how that plays out. But we'll see what happens there. Yes. Oh my gosh, it just popped up here. You guys could have just hacked me like crazy. Good thing my screen is set differently. All right, well, it's gonna work. Okay, no, can't paste it in. All right. So I'm logged in the Hive now. Let's go. Let's bring this back over to here. All right, so here's my Hive. So you can see I don't really, like, here's my farm right here. Nothing. Last time something was on, like, let's just take a look at my dates here. Like, my dual epic has been off for 32 days. You know, I got some 43 days offline on some 3900 X's, you know, 24 days on my test bench, 43 days on the 9950X. Like, I've been off for over a month on all my rigs here because I just haven't been keeping track. I haven't been feeling good. I haven't been doing everything I usually do. So yeah, I'm not mining anything right now other than like what Dogecoin. Like I got the L9. Actually, the L9's even off. I just sent that away to hosting to try out Terra hosting to see how their dashboard and everything works and, you know, just how things work long term here. So I sent my L9 over to Terra hosting. I just shipped it a couple days ago and hopefully it gets into the States before tariffs kick in. That was another major thing I'm trying to hurry up. I wanted to send it a long time ago, but then Canada Post was down through their strike, and there's just issues everywhere. And now we got tariffs coming up, and then finally Canada Post kind of ended their strike temporarily, so I could finally use the mail system again. It was insane, absolutely insane. So anyway, that finally went out. I do have the Flu Miner and the DG1 Home here. As we know, the Flu Miner, this guy right here, probably the best dashboard I've ever seen in an ASIC miner, but it sucks. Well, no, it's a great miner, but it's limited to one pool only, and that is F2 pool. I can only mine on F2 pool with this miner, which sucks because it sounds like their nonce is too high, and only F2 pool has the correct nonce for this, limited it to one pool, and they're working on it on the factory, supposedly. I've been emailing them. PowerPool has been emailing them. Lots of people have been emailing them, and they're doing more factory testing, and hopefully they come out with a fix. But right now, the biggest issue with this miner is the fact that it's limited to one pool out of them all. So you're at the mercy of F2 pool. If they go down, if they get hacked, if something happens, that miner will not work. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, I only got Doge miners running right now. That's it. Nothing else. So sad times. Again, that's what I'm talking. I need to start looking into coins, seeing what's new out there. I wanted to try Factorn. Factorn's a CPU mineable coin, they claim. I don't think it's CPU mineable at all. It's more like proof of bandwidth coin. So you have to run a node on your CPU rig on each rig, unless they updated their chain and stuff. Now you don't have to, but you have to run it for each rig, supposedly, something like that. and it uses a lot of bandwidth. Like my internet might be able to get away with it, but like it's pushing it beyond its limit, and I wouldn't be able to upload videos, live stream, or nothing just from running one node on a CPU rig, let alone trying to run 40 of them. So, you know, it's a bandwidth high intensive coin that some people are making a lot of money off. It was very profitable. You know, I think it might even still be, but you need good internet, limiting a lot of people unable to even mine it. So they're claiming a CPU mineable coin, but it's really like a D-pin proof of frickin' bandwidth type of coin, and I don't really know how much your CPU really affects it or not, because I haven't been able to try it due to the limitations of my internet. So that sucks. So I haven't even touched it, looked at it, or anything. You know, I was excited for it until I seen the bandwidth requirements, and then I didn't even try. I was like, all right, no more. Not even, nope, can't do it. There's some Cobra DAG action. I was trying some Cobra, and it's falling. It looks like GPUs are on Cobra now, but you know, it's bad. It's bad. It's pretty bad. So like, where is it? Where's my Discord? I can't even remember. But like when CPU's on it, I think there were around 40, 50 miners. Not many miners. Then it went to GPUs. And it sounds like the GPUs, depending like a 5070 Ti is like 400 mega hash or something. I'm not sure. Was a 3070 or something is like 43 mega hash. But then I think those numbers out of whack. That's just the numbers I'm hearing. I don't see how 3070 at 40 some mega hash or 28 or 30, I can't remember, went up to and then a 5070 Ti or something is at 400. Like, how is it like 10x more than that? But then it's also weird because it looks like older generations from 3000 series is out hashing 3000 series on that out. So I don't know what they got going on with their miner. Obviously it's not tweaked at all or anything like that, but it's looking like there's possibly only like 20 GPUs or less on the entire network. So, you know, it's not very much hardware on it at all. So they, in theory, because a lot of people are like, oh, now the network's at 6 point some gigahash from before, when it was at anywhere from 500 to 500 kilohash to 1 mega hash or something like that. You know, now people are like, now it's a lot more secure because of the hash rate. But people don't realize it's not about the hash rate. It's about the hardware online making your network secure. So if you went from 50 CPUs or something at a lot lower hash rate down to 20 GPUs at way higher hash rate, your network is not more secure. Your network is at a lot higher risk because you have a lot less security. If you just look at hash rate numbers like, oh yeah, this is awesome, you have no hardware on there. That means someone, Panda himself, could attack the network with the blink of an eye by turning on one rig, let alone his entire farm. Like, they have way less hardware online now, but they somehow, people there think they're a lot more secure because their hash rate is higher. That is 100% wrong, and a wrong way to look at any type of security. But no, that's just me. They can do what they want to do. It doesn't look like anything's going to happen with that coin anyway, but we'll see what happens. I got a bag. If it happens, it happens. But, you know, that's why I didn't sell it, because it's only worth 2 cents right now or something. So, yeah, go from there. Frank B. Zagatti, what's going up? 3G up, down for me, ISP. My internet plan is supposed to be 50 down, 10 up. I got a plus version that's supposed to be 65 down and up, but it's only been doing like 30 down and like 4 up. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. I call them, they say, oh, everything's working right, but it's not. And when I first noticed the issue with my internet is when they had a line get cut like 4 months ago or something. And then it was down for about a day or two, and they got it working again. They said everything's restored. But then, like, I don't remember the time frame, if it was a little bit before that or after that. But it was around that time I checked my internet. I was like, it seems like it's not working the way it should. And it gets laggy sometimes. And I call them and I tell them these things, and they're like, oh, no, it's fine. I'm like, it's not. Right? It's not fine. I was getting this solid all the time, and now I'm not. It's cut in half. It's not working the way it should, and they keep telling you everything's fine. So I don't know. Maybe I might try a Starlink. I have no idea. But now they don't have the deals here anymore. It's like double the price of what it used to be. And yeah, I don't know. I need some other type of internet or something, but we'll see what happens. I need to move. That's the other thing. Power prices are getting pretty stupid here. My locked in 6 cent power is, well, that's 6 cents plus third party fees, puts it at 15.5 cent Canadian. But pretty soon that 6 cent part is going to jump up to like 8 to 10 or something. So I need to move to where there's hydro, maybe in BC, become Panda's neighbor or something, and then try to work out power deals like he does and go from there. But you know that I don't really have coins left anymore. I was really hoping the bull run would explode this year, and I don't really have the coins, even if it did, for that to happen anymore. So I don't know. You know, I might have to change my whole farm plans around, and we'll see what happens from there. You need a new cable run to your home, I bet. Maybe it's possible, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it was a main cable, not our cable that was cut and went down. It was like some cable that fed into the town, like somewhere like a couple kilometers away is the cable that got cut by some type of construction or something going on. And then that's what they fixed, and it's been kind of an issue since. But I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens there. Rabid rig giveaway. You know, I've still been debating, like, it's expensive to ship anywhere. And I know a lot of you guys said you'd pay your own shipping fees and stuff, but I got so many of those mini Doge miners and all that gold shell stuff that I could easily just give away because I'm not using it. It's just going to sit there and collect dust. Like, there's no point in having them there. So, like, I might give all that stuff away, a whole bunch of Sia coin boxes and Doge boxes and whatever else. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, what else do we got? I'll take one Doge miner. Yeah, I think I have one or two mini Doge 3s. There's a mini Doge 3 Plus. There's also some mini Doge 2s and the original mini Doges. And I don't know, there's some Sia Coin SC2 or whatever they're called. I can't even remember. It's been so long. And yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. I like free stuff. Rabid, Retro Mike has Hydro, bro. Retro Mike has like 1 cent power, 2 cent power. Like he has beyond hydro. I think he has like cold fusion. Have you looked into deep pin node? Deep pin node? I don't know. Deep pin? That kind of reminds me of what's that? VPN, DPN. I had that DPN. Deep. I can't remember what that's called, but it blew up on me, and I loved that thing. It was awesome, but now don't have it. It blew up. I think it might just be the internet USB-C to the Ethernet plug. I'm hoping that's what it is, but it's been down for like a year and a half, 2 years, and I just kind of forgot about it till you said that. But DPin node PC. No, I don't think I have. I don't know if I really know what that one is. There's so much stuff I gotta look up on and see. There's so many new D-pins coming out as well. I also seen something about every D-pin is soon possibly going to become a security in the U.S. Do you guys hear that? I saw some headline on that like a month ago that if you're a D-pin project, you're pretty much going to get turned into a security. But that, you know, we had that whole argument going on for like 4 years now since last bull market about proof of stake all turning into a security, where proof of work will always be a commodity or whatever. But we're still seeing Ethereum not being added into the security list because whatever, they're paying off the government or something. I don't know what's happening there. No idea. But they're still resolving around that where it's not happening. So will the DPIN thing actually play out? Probably not. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. It's on Helium Deploy, I think. There's a lot of stuff being built on Helium. All these DPIN projects, most of them are coming off Helium. But it's still funny because everyone talks so much smack about Helium, but all this stuff is being built on Helium. So, you know, it's kind of a weird phrase there. So, you know, because Helium going to explode soon, maybe? I have no idea. I wish we could get the mobile version here in Canada, but we can't. We can only do Helium and IoT. We can't do the mobile, which seems to be where all the money is being made on Helium these days, and we can't do that in Canada, so that sucks. What else do we got? Rabid, gotta hook me up with Hero Miners. With Hero Miners, hook you up. What do you mean by hook you up, Yusuf, with Hero Miners? Hook you up how? Or get you set up on something? I missed something above that. What do you talk? You talk about a coin? There's people what have connections to Hero Miner. I think Rabid can do it for me. Okay, I'm gonna scroll up here. What have you been saying? Hook you up. No, not that I see on Heroes. What's happening? XT got Zeph problem is I got about 60 plus PCs I can't access anymore. Fact is great on your 9654. 9654, that is a beast. I wish I had one of those. That is a CPU and a half. What do you think about Raptorium? Raptorium, hopefully it does its thing. You know, I don't know. I don't know what's going to do its thing. Obviously, I still have my Raptorium. That's one of the coins I haven't sold yet. But, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully, hopefully things happen. Hopefully things do things. They got a lot of stuff going on, but it seems people don't care about coins and what they're doing. If you're a meme coin, you're going to explode and then die. That's where all the money's flowing. Everyone's all meme this, meme that, meme. But when it comes to real projects, it just seems people don't care. You got the best project in the world, people aren't going to care about it. They're not going to buy it. They're not going to do this because they're too narrow focused on meme coins and get rich now and things like that. And so honestly, a lot of good projects are being hurt right now because there's no demand. There's no demand for real projects. It's all in dumb projects that have a chance to possibly moon people's bags. When the majority of those people don't realize it, you're going to lose probably your money most of the time. But yeah, I don't know. There's a fine line in there that's pretty sad. What do we got here? Oh, Layla, what's happening? GPU mining is dead. You all need to buy new asics. Oh, man. I'm going to be working on a video soon, guys, and it's sad. Well, we've been saying ever since F merge, even before it happened, GPUs are going to be rough. They're going to have a very rough time this cycle, and I still feel it's playing out that way, and this is going to be a reset, especially... which I'm still getting information together and stuff. I'm about 2 or 3 months behind it. I was starting to work on the video like 2 months ago, just before I got sick, about the Ravencoin ASIC. And it's going to hurt GPUs a lot worse than you think. Let's just run through some fast numbers right quick. Not getting into the details that I'm going to put through on the video and stuff. But people don't realize this. An ASIC possibly hitting Ravencoin is another Ethereum effect. So let's just come into here. This is the largest GPU coin right now in emissions. It's only paying $47,000. This was upwards to I don't even know, 80 to 100,000 when it had decent price, but it's down obviously. But the issue with this is the largest GPU network. Whether you believe it or not, some say, oh, ETC is. No, ETC is ASICs right now, guys. If you're mining ETC on a GPU, give your head a shake. You got issues happening there unless your power is free. Even if your power is free, you probably shouldn't be mining ETC on a GPU. But anyway, Ravencoin has the largest amount. It's 175 to 200,000 GPUs on Ravencoin in terms of that. Now you look at other coins like Flux, for an example, they only got 18 to 20,000 GPUs, right? We look at what else is there? There's Dynex out there. They only got 15,000 to 20,000 GPUs. Not very many. So now you got another coin. It's not in the millions like Ethereum had, but you have a coin that's over 150 to 200,000 GPUs are mining. If you look at the hash rate divided by a 3080 hash rate or something, you're at 150 to 200,000 GPUs on the network. That's a lot of hardware. And if an ASIC does hit for Ravencoin, which sounds like it's possibly coming, even the Ravencoin devs had a vote and stuff, and they're okay with it, even though their PR team has been anti-ASIC their entire life. It sounds like that they are actually okay with this. Now, it's not going to be a huge boost like we see on Bitcoin mining on a GPU. It's not an ASIC-driven algorithm, but it's going to be closer in efficiencies than a huge ASIC on Kaspa versus GPUs, but it's still going to be better. The thing is, it's going to be better, and you're going to need those things to compete on Ravencoin. So now you're going to have possibly 100 to 150,000 GPUs flood Dynex, which has 15,000, which floods all the other coins that have no freaking hardware on them. They all suck. Seriously, in terms of hardware and security, there's no hardware on Flux. There's no hardware on this. You can pump your coin up all you want. There's hardly any hardware mining them already. So now you have quadruple the hash rate coming off a major GPU coin ready to flood again. Now, this isn't as big as Ethereum, but with the amount of hardware left and stuff and how small the other networks are compared to Ravencoin, this could essentially have the same impact that Ethereum had because there's no hardware on the other coins at all, really, and this has a huge amount compared to them. So now there's going to be more GPUs flooding in again, and it's really going to hurt GPUs even more. And nobody's really mentioning that or thinking about it. They think, oh, another Ravencoin ASIC, oh, it's coming, whatever, we'll just mine another coin. But this is technically the largest GPU coin that's going to have a possible ASIC on it. It's not going to happen soon. It's still talking and votes and things like that and whatever. whatever else, because obviously they don't want, Bitmain doesn't want to spend the money to R&D this thing and then all of a sudden have Ravencoin fork. That's why they're getting the okay and the approval from Ravencoin themselves, which makes this even worse for Ravencoin in terms of the past. However, since it ever came out, always claiming how resistant they are and they'll never be an ASIC. Now it sounds like they want to transition to an ASIC, which is messed right up. But it's a possibility that could be coming, and it's going to have a huge effect. Like, what is GPU mining? Like, what are the profits right now? Let's just look on GPUs here. I haven't looked at this for a while. Wow, 4070 Ti is in the lead at 0. I'm at 11 cent power, and there is no profit. Wow, 5070 Ti is negative 1 cent on Zealous. So now you have no profit anywhere, and you're going to have all these coins which hardly have hardware on them. Like Flux is at 2 cent profit, 15,000 GPUs are on it, right? 3080s worth of hash rate. Now imagine the profit on Flux with a 6600 XT, which is already negative 2 at 11 cent power. Imagine 100,000, 8 times the freaking amount of hardware moves to Flux. We talked about this when Ethereum went to POS. These coins are toast, guys. There's zero profit. There's not going to be nothing out there. Is Verus going to have another all-time high this year? That's a tough one. Verus had a big pump, kind of like what we looked at in Doge earlier. Verus, there's a good chance Verus coin peaked, and it has nowhere else to go now except down. You may have missed the peaks on some of these coins. There has been a coin, even in 2021, that pumped at the end of 2020, and that was its all-time high. You got to watch your altcoins and see when they pump. If you have a pump for 2 weeks to a month straight, there's a good chance it's hitting its all-time high and it's done for another 4 years. Veruscoin had that already. Will it see a double peak? That's the unknown. Dogecoin had that already. Will it see another double peak? That is the huge unknown, because they've never double peaked in the past. Not to say it won't happen, but we have seen those pumps happen, and they may have peaked, and now we're just going to wait for other coins to peak, and you may have missed the boat on possibly Veruscoin as well as Dogecoin. I hope that's not the case, and starting in, May, April or so, we start to see the actual first wave of altcoin season, but we don't know. We're just going to have to wait for that time frame to play out. It doesn't mean it's going to happen at the same time as last year or last cycle, but hopefully, what happens. Like I said, it's happening. It seems to be about a month earlier than it previously does. Let's just kind of come back into the Bitcoin section here and give you an idea of what I mean by that. 1 month earlier and whatever else. So if we go into here and we're going to look at the all-time highs historically of Bitcoin and the bull runs and so on. So like coming into here, this is the first major pump in 2013. So yeah, so this happened, and we can see in December. In 2013, December 1st was the major pump, and then obviously it went down to nothing. We move into 2017. This happened this happened a month later. The peak, absolute peak, happened in January of 2018 instead of 2017. I hit that little second peak there, and then obviously in 2021 we seen this happen in November, which then again happened a month. Actually, I guess that technically that'd be 2 months prior to there. But the big run up here, look what we happened last cycle. The big run up happened in November, December. So coming in December 9th, this is where we had the major run. We went from $18,500 on Bitcoin upwards to frickin' 40,000. Look at that, 18 that. It did over a 2x in December, moving up. Now this cycle, instead of in December here, coming into what happened this cycle, where are we at here now? This happened in, that's 2024. Where we go? I thought this was November this year. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong on this situation. Where are we at? November. Yeah, right here was major. Oh, that's February. That's the start of the bull run. So actually, this is actually later. The major run happened a little bit later this time. So maybe we're actually a month later, not a month earlier. So we're up in the air. I thought it was earlier, but it looks like it may possibly be a later run than before. So that's interesting. Very, very interesting there. And then obviously for the past month, and yeah, it's been looking, the 1 year is looking good, but the past month's looking sad. So hopefully we still have to the end of the year for Bitcoin. Altcoins should be before Bitcoin, May and stuff like that. But I don't know. Where's Verus? What's Verus looking like here? VRS, where you at? Here's coin, VRSC. Let's just have a peek. Yeah, look at this. Like, where's the major pump started in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So this started in September and it shot up, peaked here. So what is that? 8 to 12. So yeah, 4 months. That's like a 4-month solid pump. This is a very high chance, I feel, that it's peaked. It may have hit its all-time high and it's over. But, you know, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen again. I don't know. We don't have any real data. Look, every time it's pumped in the past, you know, here's 2021. Bam, done. Here is 2022. It did see another pump by the looks of it here, but it obviously wasn't nowhere near the big one. So, you know what? There's not much data. We're not seeing really any double peaks. Based on this, we might see next year, possibly we'll see another run, but it'll only be about half. So that means about, well, whenever this crashes, we don't know where the bottom's going to be on this one yet. But yeah, you know, there's a good chance Virus has peaked. It might be over, guys. It's possible. I don't know, but it's possible. And just like what we talked about with Dogecoin earlier, it's possible that Doge did its peak also, because usually it goes up and then it's nothing. And here we can see it went up for a couple months straight and then it dropped down to nothing. So yeah, there's a good chance Doge is over and Virus coin is over. Now we got to wait for some other coins to start straggling in and doing its thing. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how it works. So that means Rabid is streaming again. So that means the bull run is upon us. Red Putz, Rabid, think about your blood pressure. My blood pressure is actually good. As I said, all my test results every time I went were good. Everything is good. But I just get some weird feelings. Oh, don't forget to drink. Yeah, good call. I should have a drink of water here. Good. Use Putz. Rabid question. I had to pause my Zeph payouts on Hero Miners because ZX not taking deposits. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, no exchange is going to be taking deposits. So, one, swap over to your own wallet if you want to continue to maintain payments right now, or set a limit to like 10 million Zeph so you don't ever get a payout until ZX opens up again. But you're stacking coins with hoping for ZX to actually open up again. And if they don't, we don't know. But again, all the exchanges are down right now because of the audit and they're waiting for that. So it's going to be at least a month. I would expect 1 to 2 months before any exchange will start taking Zeph again as deposits. It could be a little sooner, but just give yourself 1 to 2 month time frame. If that's something that you want to hold on a pool and hopefully nothing happens to the pool, then by all means do it. We're setting a super high, you know, payout limit of like 10 million if they allow you to go that high. I don't know what the limitations are at Hero Miners, the one you say you're on. But for now, I would highly recommend downloading the wallet and just swapping everything to there so you get your coins in the wallet. All coins and wallets and stuff, everything is still safe, working as is there. The only issue going on with Zeph is exchanges are halted while they do this audit process. And that's starting sometime. Actually, it's March now. So it's starting sometime. Oh, hiccup. Starting sometime this month. So maybe things will be back next month. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. You're not drinking enough Molson. Rabid, how can I have Hero Miners switch wallets? You just have to go to your rigs and take your new wallet address and adjust all your rigs to that wallet address, and then just plug that wallet address into Hero Miners as your new dashboard. So you'd have to change your wallet address inside of all your rigs that you're mining to, or your flight sheet if it's in Hive OS, switch it to a different wallet. So that'd be the easiest and best way to do it, unless you want to just set a super high payout level on Hero Miners. That way it doesn't go to the exchange. Never mind to an exchange wallet, you risk losing all the funds like that. 100%. And my Warthog is still sitting on ZX, and I haven't withdrawn it yet, or haven't tried, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, it's not recommended to mine to an exchange, guys, ever. So don't do it, and you won't have issues like this, but, you know, it happens. Rabid, but all my coins I don't want to lose. You won't lose your coins because you just got to go to your dashboard. Like say in 2 months, ZX is still ZX opens up finally. So you just put your old address from ZX back into your rigs, or just log on, even only one rig, and then go back to Hero Miners with one rig active. Then you can go back to your payout option and then set it down to like 0.1 Zeph or 1 Zeph. That way it'll reduce that, and then it'll send all your coins you have stacked over to the wallet. But I would definitely test that with a normal wallet first. Send half a Zeph or 0.001 Zeph to make sure it shows up before you start sending large sums or stacked up on pools and things like that. Do tester things first to make sure it shows up, and that's later on when they actually open up. But all your coins should be held on there. Maybe every couple weeks turn one rig, or just leave one rig on Hero Miners, so it also keeps your account active all the time. And then you have the majority of your rigs mining to your GUI wallet, or any of your actual home wallets for that. I installed the Warthog browser wallet and withdrew all wart from ZX. So it'll let you do it. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, I should probably do that too, actually. If it's letting you do that, I should probably pull all mine off to some quick, simple wallet like that. What else do we got here? I got to check some of my other things. Like, I don't know if anybody's watching on anything here, so... That's there. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to look at everything. Everything's weird. Oh, here we go. This says 4 people on the Twitch there. This says live in there. I'm not sure what that means. That doesn't support custom titles. Some of these channels don't even work right. Oh, I see a few people heading up here. Live chat. What's happening here? I see some people on the Talkster here. What's happening? Hey, hey, hey. A few people joined up. Welcome viewers to share your live and invite more friends. Yeah, so it looks like Talkster is kind of working, the Talkster. But yeah, let's come back into the Tubester here. Refresh so I'm not behind on anything. Nice. Top chat. Live. We got 107 viewers, 57 likes. Come on, guys. More likes. They also, YouTube added all these other things here. Look at all this. Super chat goals. Make fun with goals. 1 super chat. 5 super. 50 super. What is all this? Choose the super chat colors that count. It should be all colors. Yeah, all the colors count, guys. How people trying to single people out all the time? It's so dumb, huh? All colors count. Set a timer. I don't know what the timer means. 15 minutes. I'm going to try this, see what happens. I'm going to go 1 super chat, 15 minutes. Show how you celebrate. What? Get inspired with examples. I'll host a Q. I don't understand. Start goal. Okay, never mind. I can't start goal. It wants me to ask other stuff. Weird. Rabid XT Exchange is they're taking Zeph deposits. That's weird. Is that a scam? Nobody is supposed to be taking, you know what? Let's just bring up their Discord for a minute here. Where is it? Adobe. Let's just come into the Zeph Discord and see what's going on here. Because always get your information from, the devs and stuff themselves, not what people say on Twitter or anywhere else and things like that. So where's Zeph? Zeph. Right here. What's their last announcement? All right, so this is the latest news we know about Zephyr right now. Upcoming audit hard fork V8. We're rolling out our audit hard fork on March 31st as a critical milestone for our chain audit and commitment to maintain chain integrity. Key details: March 31st. Updated downloads will be available ahead of time and will be announced when ready. Audit window. Throughout the month of April, all users will have the opportunity to audit their coins. So this process is essential to confirm the integrity of your assets and their overall supply. So I think what's going on there is we're probably just going to have to send a transaction to ourselves within our own wallet so that they can, kind of do everything there. Now, some people are saying there are people on Twitter saying you're going to have to convert everything to their stablecoin. So that is not the case. There's nothing to do with that. Always get your information from here, not someone on Twitter that has no clue what's going on, or he's possibly the hacker trying to steal your coins, things like that. So always get your information from Fennec here directly from the official Discord. So there's been a whole bunch of different people saying what you have to do different times. And it hasn't even been posted yet. There's been hints from the dev here saying we're probably just going to have to send a transaction within our own wallet to ourselves of the Zeph, you just send it to your own wallet address. It's pretty simple, but we still don't know fully until he updates how it's going to work. Anyway, moving forward, GUI wallet functionality. Our GUI wallets, web, Windows, and OS X will be updated with streamlined auditing functionality designed to be as close as to a one-click process as possible to make this painless as we can for everyone. So then we're going to make a nice season. Mandatory audit. All assets on the network will require auditing ZEF, ZSD, ZRS, ZYS. Please ensure you follow the instructions once the update is available. But as mentioned, this will be made as painless as possible. When I figure out how this is going to work and stuff like that, I will record something so that, you know, you shouldn't lose any coins. It's supposed to be really simple and easy to do, but based on this, but we'll see what happens. We recognize that this development and process has taken longer than we initially anticipated. We apologize for the delays. Our approach hasn't evolved significantly over time. In addition, the necessary emergency hard fork V7 to fix the morphing assets bugs has ultimately set us back, but we've been working hard and still working hard behind the scenes in order to bring this update for Zephyr as soon as we can, while we're being rigorous as we can. We remain fully committed to providing robust and secure for us. Okay, he never said anything about the exchanges. I thought the last thing I read here is that, oh, right here. Instructions for nodes and pools. Exchanges remain offline for deposits and withdrawals. He didn't say that in the latest one. This was on February 19th. And this one was, what is that? January 22nd. So yeah, I don't know. He didn't say anything about unlocking exchanges here, but the last thing he mentioned anything about exchanges, they are to remain offline. So you say XT is accepting it. I probably wouldn't send anything to an exchange right now. You could try sending one coin, see if it allows you to withdraw it, see if it allows you to exchange it to do anything. But I would not just go to somewhere and say, all right, I'm sending all my coins, I'm going to sell them. I'm sending all my coins, you know, whatever reason you have there, you maybe want to hold, whatever. But I would not send them all. I would send a very small amount to test it first, because I don't see anything giving the okay for exchanges to be up yet. So I'd be careful. XT has a $5 minimum. And what's the, wow, that's like, what, 12 Zeph then? You know, 8 or 9 Zeph is their minimum to send in. So, you know, 100 people send 8 or 9. That's 800 or 900 Zeph. They just capitalize on ripping people off. Yeah, I'd be very careful about that. I just wait till everything's okay. Just put your coins in your own wallet. Ignore the exchanges for now. And hopefully once everything is done, everything's going to be okay. And maybe we'll see $400 Zeph to the moon. Let's go. Right? Come on, let's do this. Did you wake up? Go to Chinese or Tibetan medicine. All the rest is BS. Yeah, no, you know that you're true about that. You're true about that for sure. They kept prescribing me so many different things. I haven't taken any of them because I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this, but then I got weird side effects. My arm started twitching, and it was weird. So I was like, hey, nope, done. Took one of those, threw them in the garbage. Anyway, yeah, okay, anyway, guys, we have been here for a little while. We went for the full hour. I was only expecting to do about a half hour or something, but it went bad. So maybe we'll go live again tomorrow. Should we go live again tomorrow, guys? But I'm going to wrap this one up for today. Interesting stuff out there. Crypto's not looking too hot at the moment, but hopefully, you know, we're still early. You know, in theory, based on altcoins, nothing's supposed to happen yet. So we are where we should be, and altcoin season is still a few months away, and we'll know for sure how our bags are going to look in the next, 3 or 4 months here moving forward. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming out to this live stream. I will see you all in the next one. Rabid out.